Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to another episode from me, Avomance, on the AlphaCraft server. Now, today we're going to do a bit of building because we've not done any proper building on here for a little while. But what I did want to show you first is not the. Oh, hang on, that's bushes and vines. Let me turn around so as I can see what I'm doing properly. Not the fact that there is a skelly bobby right there, which we need to dispatch like that, but the fact that I've actually finished the house. Well, the outside of the house. Some rubbish at inside. We won't worry about the inside. Just don't go inside. The house is rubbish. But outside of the house is looking all right. If you remember before, I basically had done probably most of the front. But now I've done all of the front. I've done all of the sides. Like that. It's looking funky. And oh, there's another skelly. Kill him or not. And I've also done the back. And look, there is actually a chimney that is functional. It's not smoke spewing out of an half finished chimney out the back there. I've actually finished it up. I was embarrassed when Ada joined the server only a few days ago. I walked past this house and I thought, my chimney's broken. And then I looked at the rest of the house and thought, frankly, the entire house is broken. So I had to fix it. It was my first and primary priority. And I think it actually ended up pretty decent. It was just not up to the standards that I require upon myself. But no, now it's looking all right. I wonder if anybody will notice. That would be interesting. Anyway, enough of all that malarkey. I want to come along and see if we can't get ourselves to our base, because there is a dome with our name written on it. It's not actually got our name written on it. You get that that's just a saying, right? I'm just checking. Now, I just experienced a very horrible glitch. Look at my hotbar. Look at what is highlighted in my hotbar. A big old circle of nothing. You know why? Because I just pressed Q instead of W to move forwards as I came out of here. And I threw my bow, which was in my hotbar, because I'd just been shooting skelly bobs, if you remember. And it flew out of my hand along the ice and disappeared. Literally, it's nowhere. And now I've got no... I'm starting to hyperventilate. I've got no infinity bow and I've got no bow there. How am I meant to shoot stuff without a bow? It's a big old panic. I'm a little bit worried. I don't know what's happened to it. I don't know. I'll get another bow. That's what I reckon. I'll get another bow. Right, so what I wanted to do now was I wanted to look and see, because I'm told that my house is in fact here. Somewhere here, but I don't know where. So I'm going to look really closely to see if I can find it, because I'm told it is there. It's a lot smaller than I think. I don't think it's in that corner. I'm just confused as to why did I put that torch down. I'm confused as to which direction, because whilst if I press F3, whilst I am facing north in this direction, does that mean maybe I should be sensible? I'm come from the North Tunnel, for goodness sake, so maybe it's north. So let's have a look and turn that off. Zoom in and oh! Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Look, in the centre, that looks like a fairly defining shape. So that's actually quite central. I'm quite surprised. I've lost it. There it is. Yeah, it's actually very, very central. That's interesting, isn't it? It's almost right off the back of that pillar there. But I'm on the map. Brilliant. Needs updating, but I'm all right with that. I can live with that. Let's get myself to the base, which is actually in this direction, and we can start doing this stuff. I really need to do something with my Nether Tunnel. It is embarrassing. We've got this gorgeous Nether Tunnel here. It stops there because I haven't bothered to do any more. And it's just a tube. It's literally just a tube. And now what I want to do is something with this Nether Tunnel to make it not a tube, and perhaps stop the pigmen from spawning on it as well. I want something fabulous. Probably something rustic, knowing me. But, you know, we'll see. Maybe next episode, maybe an episode after. I don't know. I've got to have a plan. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do. Right. So we're back at the base. And a pigman followed me through. Go away. And what's this? To Avo. Nutmeg the elf wanted to help with the dome. Oh, bless him. Oh, my goodness. Nutmeg. Where are you, Nutmeg? Nutmeg. Come here, Nutmeg. Come here. You little monkey. Another gift from Nutmeg. Oh, my goodness. Nutmeg. You're a little treasure. I like you. You've got the best face. And I'm very pleased. You're a lovely little elf. There's a lot of... Why is there a lot of... Why is there a lot of dirt? What's going on with the dirt? Oh, look, see, that's got that. That's way better. I'm having that. Brilliant. Look at that. It's a green app. Loving it. Right, so I'm a little concerned that there's dirt. What's going on with the dirt? It's... Just make sure that there's nothing behind it. Someone hid a creeper or something behind it. That'd be better. Was that you, Nutmeg? Did you do a little trick on Daddy? Yeah, you did. Right, anyway, I'm happy with that. Right, and also, now what I can do is I can use this as another shulker box as well. Happy days. Right, so if I put that there, creeper head, right, creeper head. I'm going to put the creeper head down on my station. See, it makes me jump. It actually makes me jump. There we go. Another creeper head there, and I think I'm invaded. Brilliant. Right, let's get some kip, and we'll start out in the morning. Okay, I am going to use Nutmeg's glass to start off with. Let's just take all of this. Nutmeg, you're a genius. In fact, you're a genius more times than once, which makes you a genii. That's what you are. Right, so I'm going to come outside in the vain hope. Now, I don't have... Oh, wandering con man, what do you want? I'm going to come outside. So, I'm going to... Oh, Ender Bobby. Don't want you either. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to come up and come along one level here, I think. And... Oh, I thought that was a creeper then. Do you see that? Look. That. I thought that was a creeper. That made me a little bit wobbly in the old legs, that did. But I'm going to come around here with one row of glass first. This is going to use up most of my glass. I have not been clever with the size of this thing because it's going to just get big. So, well, you know, I have to live with that. That's the way it is. Let's crack on. Well, I was going to carry on doing the rest of the glass, but two reasons. I'm not doing that right now. One, I need to get my head around what I need to do to make this dome. I need someone like Dead Machine to come and help me. He is the king of spheres. And as a result, I maybe need to consult with him as to the best approach to this. But in the meantime, I don't like the fact that I've got a blooming great big gap. Don't fall down the hole. I've got a blooming great big gap. And I did fall down the hole. Blooming great big gap underneath the wall. So what I'm going to do is I've got myself a boatload of dirt. Now, not enough dirt, I grant you, not nearly enough dirt, but enough dirt for me to start to do a little bit of terraforming to bring the layers here up to the layers that I know it's going to be a mare. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to bring the whole thing up. I'm going to have it kind of going down and up and down, that kind of thing. But I certainly need to get the ground underneath here so as it meets the wall and terraform it all the way around. So I think that is actually what I'm going to do now, and this is going to take some time. I can feel tears are going to start to roll if this goes horribly wrong, because terraforming, it might look easy, it might look just lobbing a load of dirt down, but you're not. You've got to make sure it follows the shape of the earth and makes sense and looks natural. So you tell me as I do it, have I done it in a way that looks natural? Let's crack on with it. I got a message from Dramersmith that she's picked up an infinity bow near the Alpha by Water. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Near the no, I'm not. I'm going. No, I'm going this way. Near the Alpha by Water place. So I'm off to Dramersmith's house on Alpha by Water to see whether or not it's my bow. I've got a very strong suspicion that it might be. Right. So we're at Alpha by Water. Going to come over to Dramersmith's. We won't talk about what it's made of, but it is a very nice looking house. And in here, hopefully there should be a... Oh, come on! I've got my bow back. I've got my bow back. It's a really twangy bow. Thank you, Dramer. Really, really grateful for you picking that up. I'd have been absolutely gutted if I'd have lost that. And I thought I had. So I was officially absolutely gutted. Well, I don't mind telling you, my eyes have gone a little bit screwy, but we've done a fair amount of the cap of this particular dome. Now, I know for an absolute fact that it's not bang on. I know it's not. I also know for an absolute fact that these things behind me, you see the struts that go down to the centre there, that's not actually the centre, it is one block over. Same in that direction. These ones are the centre, going in that direction, but these ones are not. And you know what? I'm going to say that will make me a nice, unique spheroid. I think it's going to be close. It might be a block or 7 out, but you know what? It'll be close enough. Main reason is because that circle there, and that's can you see? I like sort of in the middle there. The circle on the left and the circle on the right, they're not the same size, and I knew they're not the same size. I deliberately built them to not be the same size. But what it does mean is that the post in the middle that I took as my centre, well, guess what? It's not the centre, but it doesn't matter because it's all good. I'm just jabbering now. I'm going to have to go back to Des and get a load more sand because I've run out. Not only have I run out of nutmeg glass, but I've run out of my own glass as well. So much glass on this already is absolutely insane. If you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying it, and I will keep on making them. Also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.